Well, students, whenever you start learning about new languages, on that time we have to know about small things. That is, take an example. When you start learning English, okay, on that time you have to learn about the noun, what is verb, what is tense, what is adjective, what is pronoun, etc., right? On the same way, whenever you have to start learning the any programming language, I'm using the word any programming language. Any programming language means for every programming language, these words, these lines, these things are same, right? So in the same way, for Python also, there are small units you are using, right? The small unit are known as the tokens. Okay, the tokens are the small units in Python.
Now we discuss about the tokens. The tokens includes 5 elements, that is keyword, identifiers, literals, operators and punctuators. Today, before discuss about the tokens, we discuss about the Python character set. What the Python character set is? Actually, the Python character set is a bunch of or a set of identifying elements in the programming language. It includes so many things like letters, digits, special symbols, white space, other character set. So Python has a long value of ASCII and Unicode. Like in English language, the unit digit is an alphabet that includes words. Combination of word is a sentence. Combination of sentence is a paragraph. And a combination of paragraph is a book. Like in Python language, the unit element is a character set which includes in tokens. The tokens includes in instructions. Then it goes through a program, and a combination of programs we can say as a software. Think you will know about these things, or you can understand it properly. Now we discuss about the character set. All the set of characters that are used in a Python language are digits, alphabets, special symbols. So Python supports the ASCII characters and Unicode value in a character set. Clear? This includes alphabet like capital letters, small letters, symbols, etc. Later we discuss it about one by one. Now, what token or logical unit means? A token is the individual elements that are identified by a program or used for program. We can say it is the smallest unit. It can be collection of characters or a single character. So, the tokens or the logical units are very necessary in our program. Like in English language, there are so many words we are using whenever you write a paragraph or a sentence. This is the example I'm just highlighting in a different color. That whole are in a language we say that they are the tokens. Clear? Like in English language, we use so many things like subject, predicative, verbs, helping verbs, objects, nouns, adverbs, verbs, tense, pronouns, etc. Right? On the same way, here in a programming language, the tokens taking a great role for the programming. Clear? So here I'm explaining that there are so many type of tokens. The first one is the keyword. What the keyword is? Keywords are the reserving words of Python with a predefined meaning. We can't change these keywords. It's very necessary to use.
By using these keywords, we can write our program very easily, or we can put our syntax very easily. Here the Python has a 33 keywords. You can see the keyword in your IDLE by just clicking help keyword. Help, and within bracket you give the command keyword. After giving this, you can see the whole keywords. Whatever the keywords are there in your Python programming, you can get very easily. This thing I implement in the next video for you by the programming. Clear? Now the second thing of the token is identifier. What identifier is? The identifier is a name given to a function, class, variable, module and other objects you will use in the Python programming. Now we discuss about the variables. Now we discuss about data type and variables in Python. Actually, what variables are? Variables are having different value or a different way we can store the data. Like whenever you want to drink a juice, you must use a glass, but when you want to eat sweets, you must use the plate, not the glass. Same way, whenever you want to put a data in a different way, you have to use the variables in different kind. Like here I am giving an example. There are some balls and there is a box. I can put a different kind of balls inside a box. That means inside a variable. So the value of the variable are different. We can use different variable for different data type or data. That means the data type for different ball is different. Clear? So now I'm explain that how we can use, how to use the variables. So that I'm taking a single kind of data and a single box here. You can use a different kind of data for different varieties of variables. After putting the data in a variable, you can print. Here A is the variable. I am putting here the 10 in A. After putting the value in A, I just print the variable A, that is 10. In case if you want, you can use in place of 10, 100, 1000 and any name. So variable are ambiguous, the number that can be changed. So in place of the blue ball, you can use the red ball also. So here I'm using two boxes or two variables. A is a 2, B is a 3. Now I want to print the addition, that is C. On the same way, we can change the A value of A is 15 and B is 26. After adding that, you can print that as C. Clear? That means in the first case you get C is 5, but in the second case you will get the value different. Clear? See, in the program I implement it. A equal to 2, B equal to 3, C equal to A plus B. Print C, that gives 5. But on the same way, for different value it is different. That is A is 15, B is 26, C equal to A plus B, and print C after giving, I am getting the value that is 41. Clear? So for the variable means the value of the data is varies, that is different. Clear?
Now we discuss what is data type. It's showing that the type of data, that means I can use different kind of things, different kind of suites for me. So that type of suites I can use different plates or different things. The same way the data type are different types, that is integer, floating, string and boolean. For integer value we use int, the name is int. For floating value that is float. For string that is str, and for boolean that is bool. Int stores the whole numbers only, whereas the float stores the decimal value. That whenever you want store a decimal value, you use float. For a string, we use the alphabet. See, for the boolean value, it is true and false. Here, just see, I can give the value in a different way. See what the output of this. See, the first is integer, second is a float, third is string, and the fourth one is your boolean value. Clear? I think you can understand the data type properly. But there may question arise that why do you need to know about the data type? What is the purpose of this? See, because different kind data can't be processed in a same way. Clear? That means for different kind of data we can use different things. Hope you understand about the variable and data type in Python clearly. So watch the video and go through the questions. Thank you.